Live from Tampa Bay, it's the Better Health Cooking Show, sponsored by Healthcraft. And now here's your host, Jack Harris.
Howdy, folks. Howdy. Hey, thank you, semi-talented offstage announcer, and welcome to the Better Health Cooking Show. This is such a fabulous opportunity for me, one who can't cook a lick, because it's a learning experience. It's an educational experience as I learn the culinary arts and crafts. But for you, it's a chance to pick up some great tips and some great recipes. And without further ado, let's bring on the third best cook in all America, the creator of Healthcraft Cookware, that knight of the dinner table, Mr. Charles Knight.
Hey!
All right, Charles.
What's cooking?
Veal today.
Veal.
Not just veal, but stuffed veal.
That's right. What we're trying to do...
Not just stuffed veal, but roast stuffed veal.
Stuffed veal.
Not just roast stuffed veal, but a roast stuffed veal dinner.
Can I talk now?
I was reading it on the menu over there.
Good.
Okay.
I'm glad. See, you can see it. I need to put it over here. Actually, what we're trying to do on every show is cook an entire meal, not just one dish.
Right.
But not like an entree or dessert or something like that, but an entire dinner.
All of the accoutrements to go along with the entree.
Oh, accoutrements.
Yeah,
So
this is going to be roast stuffed veal dinner and what?
That's it.
Well, I mean,
the dinner.
Potatoes and carrots.
That's
Obviously, potatoes and carrots.
Yeah. What we have is we have a 2.5 pound veal breast.
Yeah.
All right. You have 2 eggs. Actually, going to use the egg whites if you want to lower your cholesterol, and that does make a difference taking the egg yolks out.
What, taking the egg yolks out?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because that's the bad part. The white's the good part.
Well, I don't really
even
think anything's bad, but
well, I mean, if you want to keep your weight down.
Some people think I don't care about my weight.
Okay.
I like good food.
Cholesterol out or whatever.
Well, see, too many people worry about their weight. I have low cholesterol, low blood pressure, and a low heart rate. I'm almost dead.
Well, you make up for it. You make up for it in weight.
That's true.
Muscle.
All right. Actually, I am only 15 pounds heavier than I was in high school.
You're kidding.
No, I was a heavy guy in high school.
Well, I'll be darned.
I was 185 in high school. I'm 200 now. So.
Son of a gun.
There you go. So, you got, what is this?
Some kind of cheese.
Yes,
I don't know what it
okay. Polio. No, this is a non-fat ricotta cheese.
Yeah.
Ragout, right, to the New Yorkers.
Ragout, yeah.
Ragout. All right, and we've got spinach.
No sauce spinach.
No sauce. 2 cloves of garlic.
Which actually are concealed in that big globule of garlic.
Yeah, the globule. We got some cinnamon. We've got 2 onions, 8 carrots, 8 red potatoes,
and a partridge.
and a bunch of mushrooms. And also we have some beef stock, some parsley, and some cornstarch. And that's the entire recipe. That's what we're going to use in the recipe.
And the trick is how you combine it.
That's it. Now you have to have the right equipment up here too. So you're going to need a large skillet or electric skillet. You're going to need a food processor.
Like this?
Yes. You're going to need a utility knife.
Like this.
All right. You're going to need a cutting board.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I like my new cutting board. Isn't that
a
neat?
Great cutting board. It has a little spit thing there on the side.
Yeah, spit thing. That's exactly it. While I'm cooking, I spit right in it all the time. That's a good thing to say. And how many people just turned off?
Well, no, I was just kidding. It looks like that, though. You know, like one of those little things you put there.
Spit in a cooking show?
No, but it looks like what a dentist has. You know, the little thing he has beside there.
We're trying to get sponsors to this show.
That kind of thing. Okay.
They don't do that anymore. They have a suction thing they stick in your mouth.
You still spit at the dentist.
No, you don't.
That's another show. We'll ignore that. Let's go on with the rest of the
suction thing in your mouth.
You wash your mouth out and you spit. We'll be back in a moment. You do so. You spit. It's still with a dentist. I mean, wait a minute. Show, and Charles is making a roast stuffed veal dinner.
Actually, no, you're making a roast stuffed veal dinner.
Oh, this I got to see.
Well, this is the whole idea of the show. This is the only reason you got on the show.
I know.
You're here like most Americans. They don't know how to cook today.
Boy, that's a shame, too.
Isn't it? It is. Well, the last 20, 30 years, restaurants have become a big deal. A lot more people go out to eat than ever before, right? You know what that means?
Yes, that means we're going to grind it right here.
Right? Turn the handle fast, don't press hard.
Turn it fast and don't press hard.
Right.
Okay.
If the onions turn red,
stop.
You went too far.
Have I done this right?
I don't know. It seems like you're juicing.
I'm making onion soup.
How do you do that?
I don't know. You do the other one. I want to see it done right because you do it so easily.
Onion, the same onion. Watch.
No, it's the other half of it.
It's the same onion. Now, see, mine didn't do that.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing wrong. See, I even peeled mine.
That's unbullievable.
Now, this is terrible.
Well, I've got to
We're off to a
this.
bad start already here. And this is only the first part. Okay. Now, we've got that cut up.
Ooh.
Right?
Yes.
Woo. Okay.
Yeah, that's a cheap onion.
Let me remove this over here. Now that you juiced the onion, and you probably
Okay.
wrecked our tear ducts for the rest of the show.
All right.
All right. What you want to add to this is you want to add some spinach. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make a stuffing. We're going to actually stuff the veal with this mixture.
Okay.
All right. Now what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to drain the spinach.
Drain it.
Yeah, you have to. You know, you want to. First of all, it should be thawed. Is it thawed?
Yeah.
Well, it's almost thawed.
Almost
Okay.
thawed. Do you drain it in the spit thing here?
Yeah. Here we go with the spit thing again. Now, see, that's an interesting concept. I would have never done it that way.
How would you have done it?
I just would have done it a different way, and obviously your way's not working anyway.
It's just squeezed in the bottom here.
No. See, look. Here's what you want to do.
Okay.
All right. First of all, you want to cut this open.
We got to get rid of those onions.
Yeah, those onions are pretty strong. All right. Anyway, I guess you can drain some of the water. That is a good idea. That's partially a good idea.
That's why they put this
Partially
little
a
thing
good
on
idea.
here. Of course, you created it. That's why.
Isn't that a good idea?
That is a
Isn't it
terrific
great?
idea.
Right? Anyway, what you need to do is get this spinach out of here. You're going to have this whole segment on the spinach. All right? Now, put it in here and you drain the juice out of the spinach.
Okay, now you squeeze it, right?
Now, don't twist it or anything because you don't want to get the paper towel in it. You just want to squeeze gently.
Squeeze gently.
Squeeze gently.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Squeeze gently.
Okay, I think we got it all out of there.
Let me see. Okay.
Oh, this is a mess.
Okay. Don't wipe it on your
Oh, I'm
clothes. How many
sorry.
times I tell you? Jeez.
Okay.
This is a
Boy,
cheap show. We
what a-
can't afford to get these things clean.
What a wad. Looks like
Don't
a
worry
cow
about it.
chewed on this for about 2 days.
This is supposed to be an appetizing
Well, I
cooking
know.
show.
It just looks funny.
Okay. You want to use about 8 ounces of or 1 cup of the regat.
1 cup. Where's the cup?
Just put half of it in. It's almost a cup.
Okay.
All right, look on the side. See, look, it tells you right here.
This is-
15 ounces.
So we want
Used to
8
be
ounces
6.
of
Yeah,
that.
you
There's
wanna do
1,
half.
2 ounces,
Half.
3 ounces,
Half.
4 ounces. Those are actually 2-ounce
Right.
blobs. 5 ounces,
Okay.
6 ounces.
All right.
Is that good enough? That's about half.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. 2 cloves of garlic.
2 cloves of garlic. Just plop them right in there, right?
Drop them right in there.
Okay.
Okay. A little bit of cinnamon.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of cinnamon.
Here's a tiny bit. Now
A little bit more.
A little bit.
Okay. Now what you've got to do is you've got to mix all this together. This is the stuffing.
Okay.
Okay.
Put that over here. Where's the mixer?
You're the mixer. You got to do it with your hands.
With your hand? I can't believe.
No, how else were you going to do
We
that?
put a man on the moon and you don't have a... Oh, that's got that cheese in there and everything.
You got to mix it. That's the whole thing. You've got to.
There's bound to be something that you use to do this.
There
without
is.
your-
That's exactly why you're on the show. You've got to mix this. Everybody knows this is the way you mix the stuffing.
Oh, man. People don't do that, do they?
Everybody. How many people mix? How many people mix?
You'll actually do this.
Everybody does. See,
Well,
look
why
at it,
doesn't
they're all raising-
Healthcraft create a thing that'll do it? I mean, you just put a
we did.
thing down in there.
It's called Jack Harris.
Yeah. Oh, this is awful.
Okay.
Gets in your
Now
fingernails.
that's what you've got to do to create the stuffing.
Okay.
How's that look?
Well, it looks all right. Feels awful.
Okay. Now, I guess what we're going to do is we'll take a break right now. We'll come back and watch you stuff the veal because this ought to be really funny.
Oh, okay. Back in a moment on the Better Health but Messy Cook Show. Back again with the Better Health Cooking Show where we're getting ready to stuff a veal, right, Charles?
That's right. And I forgot something. I
What?
forgot the eggs.
You forgot the eggs in what?
You've got to put 2 egg whites in here. So first thing you need to do is separate the eggs.
Separate the eggs.
Separate them.
Put one here, one over there. There we go. That takes care of that.
you know that's.
No, I know.
you
I know how to
that's not
separate it. I
separating
can
the egg.
separate an egg.
Okay. Now you want to make sure that the egg white goes in here.
The egg white in there.
The egg white has
which
to go in
means-
here.
Okay. Now this is. Oh, wait. You gotta
I
do
just
it.
said the
Okay.
egg white's got to go over here.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, wait. What if the? All right.
Okay.
Okay. See, we got.
Yeah. Now you can put the egg yolk in there, but it's gonna raise the fat
Come on. Oh.
fat content.
Well, we're also got a problem with.
Yeah, but I told you how to do this once before.
I know. No, I'm not doing that way.
Yes, you have to do it.
Here we
'Cause
go.
you're gonna
This,
take
look at
too-
this.
no, look,
This
you're
is
taking-
working. This is
you're
working.
taking too
This
long.
is
Here,
working.
put that in here. Put that in here.
Okay.
You're taking that too long. Hold your hands open. No, don't wipe it on your. Hold your hand open. There you go.
Ah!
Okay. I just let it. Yeah. See, that's how you do it. Your hands are going to get dirty anyway. They're
Oh,
going to
don't
get
tell
dirty.
me we
anyway.
got to go back in there again. I washed this hand.
Well, yes, you have. No, yeah, there you go. Okay, there you go. Now let's just put the egg yolks out of the way here. You're going to mix that real good. Now, what
you
you
did
do?
that intentionally. I do
No, I
believe.
forgot.
I just washed my hands.
I did not do that intentionally. Now, I'm not going to let you do this because you'd ruin this. I know you would. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to make a pocket in the veal. All right, so what you want to do is you want to poke the knife in like this.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, you watching? And then you move the knife around.
Ooh,
Okay, inside the veal.
Man.
Okay?
This is the slimiest thing. You could have kids. I got a 4-year-old who would love this.
They'd love that, wouldn't they?
He'd get hold of this and go nuts.
Now, you make sure you make a nice large pocket, because the nice thing about veal is very pliable and you can really stuff it well. Okay? Now, I've got a nice big pocket. Now, what you want to do is you want to stuff that stuff into here.
Into there?
Yes, you want to stuff it into there.
Oh, this is perfectly ludicrous.
What does that mean?
This looks, oh my.
Just stuff it in there.
Look at that, like a big mouth gaping waiting for this stuff. Now I got to get my other hand dirty again.
This show is not appetizing, I guarantee you that.
No, it certainly isn't. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, just stuff it all down in there. This is now don't get it all over the place.
Well, I'm not. Wait a minute.
Don't get it everywhere.
Well, this is pretty hard to do and not get it messy.
Well, just stuff it in there.
How much does it hold?
As much as it holds. It's, this is kind of like, I don't know what this reminds me of.
I don't either. I don't ever want to do it again.
This is kind of like, this reminds me of when my son Joshua was about when he first started eating.
Here, take some more, Josh.
Yeah. And they used to,
here we go. I think that's about full.
No, it's not full yet. Keep going.
Full?
No, keep going.
Well, how do you know when it's full?
You'll know. You'll know.
Well, that's why I think it is already. Keeps coming back out.
It's not full.
It's spitting up on me here now.
There you go.
Okay. Is that it?
That's about it. Now, what you've got to do is you've got to preheat. You got to, boy, you really made a mess out of this, didn't you? There.
I defy somebody to do that neat.
Well, okay. There you go. Just get that all in there. See, you can put more in there. Anyway, now that you've got this done, make sure you turn on the skillet. What you want to do is brush your potatoes and your carrots with a vegetable brush.
You should brush your potatoes twice a day.
Now let me show you what a vegetable brush looks like. See, when you peel your vegetables, when you peel and boil, you spoil. So I brush these underneath cold water with a vegetable brush, and that's how you clean them. Okay, did you turn the skillet on?
Oh, no, I was getting to that next.
We forgot to turn the skillet on.
Which one is it?
We don't know.
Let's see, I think it's this one.
Is that it?
That one. Yeah.
Okay, it's that one?
On high.
All right, turn that one off. Okay. Now, this is supposed to be preheated. Obviously, it's not. But what you do basically is very simple.
Yeah.
You put the veal into a hot pan.
The veal into a hot pan?
Put it into a hot pan. That pan should be searing, burning hot, which you can see it is right now.
Of course, this one
okay,
is working its way toward that.
Then what you want to do...
What do you do if you put it in a cold pan like this one?
Well, then it doesn't cook. That's the problem.
Well, okay.
But, live television, these are the things that happen here.
Okay.
All right, now, what we're going to do is this. We're going to take the potatoes, place the potatoes around the roast.
Place the potatoes around the roast?
Yeah, place the potatoes around the roast.
Just the way they are?
Yeah, just the way they are. Don't peel them or anything like that. Take your onions, cut them in pieces like you see here.
Wait a minute, you put it in a potato slot.
No, that's all right. Just put that around the roast.
Oh, this is just enough potatoes.
Yeah.
Whoops, this pan's getting hot.
Is it good?
Well, a little bit.
All right. Just stick the onions in around in there, and then lay the carrots on top. All right?
Just lay them right across, like here?
Well, maybe you want to cut them up.
Okay.
Cut them up a little bit, okay? Might be easier. Here.
Take
there
those.
You go.
Okay.
This is a real educational cooking show, isn't it?
I'm learning a lot today.
Go. All right. Now, this is dinner for 8.
I'm learning to eat out.
And that's what a lot of people do.
Dinner for 8. I got to leave at 8:30.
Okay, so you've got about 8 carrots, 8 potatoes, all right?
Yeah.
And what you do is use the high dome cover that goes on top of it. No, that's not the high dome cover. The high dome cover is over there.
A high dome cover?
This is a real cheap show. Joe is he's not only the producer, but he's the director, the floor director, and the announcer.
Is this a high dome, whatever it is?
Yes.
Okay.
And, he also is supposed to make sure that this cover was over here, Joe.
Uh-huh. Joe, you kind of slipped up there, fella.
There you go. Now what you do is you cover this and you cook it for 40 minutes on top of the stove.
Cook it for 40 minutes on top of the stove?
The most delicious thing you've ever had in your life.
Really?
Yeah.
This
is
great.
Isn't that good?
We're going to find out. I need to, just one more little thing. I got. Looks like something happened there on my thumb. Okay, is that it? We ready to cook it? Okay, we'll be back in a moment. And then the best part of cooking is eating. Next on the Good Health Cooking Show.
Better Health Cooking Show.
Better Health Cooking Show. The best health cooking show. Better Better Health Cooking Show with the third best cook in America, Mr. Charles Knight. If you'd like to get a copy of the recipe for today's stuffed veal, just send a stamped self-addressed envelope to Stuffed Veal, Box 262502, Tampa, Florida 33685. That's Box 262502, Tampa, Florida 33685. And incidentally, if you're going to be in the Tampa Bay area anytime in the future and you'd like tickets to the Better Health Cooking Show, by all means, write to that same address and we'll fix you up for tickets. Now, we're ready to take this monster out of the big pan.
Good. Now, you know, the proper cooking temperature here is when this thing is just bubbling. See? Now, this is a little bit too high. See how that's spitting?
I noticed.
Now,
it's splattering all over the place right now. It was doing it just right a few minutes ago.
I cranked it up just to show the people that's what you don't want it to do. So
that's why you
how do you like that?
Huh?
You like I covered myself
there?
That's a very good cover.
Okay.
Now, all right. Now, that's what you want. You want just little tiny bubbles. Just think of Don Ho when you're cooking.
Tiny bubbles.
Yeah, see? And you cook it 10 minutes a pound. So if you got a 3-pound roast, it's 30 minutes. That's simple.
Well, that's easy to remember.
Okay.
We have to do some kind of sauce or something.
What we're going to do is we're going to do the gravy. So I need you to cut the mushrooms.
Cut the mushrooms.
Now, this is blade number 2. Oh, you're going to get fancy now. You can do more than one. I like to see you juice mushrooms. There you go. Now, this is a mushroom gravy that we're going to make with this. It's very, very simple and easy to make.
You want them all?
Yeah, we want them all. That's why I have them all here.
Oh, okay. I just wondered.
If I didn't want these all, I wouldn't have them all here. I'd only have, all right, I don't want these now.
Okay.
All right, that's enough. Here,
is this enough?
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay.
Yeah, just take that big piece out there. I don't know how you did that, but I'm amazed at some of the things you do here. Oh, that is your finger.
There we go.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
Hey, oh, look at that mess you make.
Well, how do you push that all the way through?
I don't know. I'm telling you, can. All these years, I built this company up, and boom, just like that. Down.
Well, it works.
Okay, now to make the gravy, you have 2 cups of chicken stock or beef stock. In this case, we're using a beef stock.
Or you have 500 milliliters.
Very good. All right, now I need you to add 2 tablespoons to that. Always remember, when you're making gravy, it's 1 tablespoon of cornstarch or arrowroot. I like the cornstarch because it doesn't have an after flavor.
Or arrowroot?
Arrowroot, yeah.
Where does arrowroot come from?
From arrows, naturally. How do I know? I have no idea.
I've never heard of arrowroot.
Well, have you ever heard of cornstarch?
Cornstarch
Good.
I've heard of.
Put it in there.
Okay. Now you
right.
take 2 of
2
these
tablespoons.
because we've got
1 cup of liquid, 1
thing of cornstarch.
Exactly. And you never want to put the cornstarch into a hot liquid.
Okay, is that not a hot liquid?
No, that's a cold liquid. Because if you put it into a hot liquid, what's going to happen? It's going to lump up on you. Okay?
Okay.
You do everything so slow.
There we go.
Drive
Well,
me
I'm
crazy.
careful.
We never
I'm careful. Wait a minute. You got to break up this glob.
There you go.
Okay,
now just mix it up real good. All right. Now that's ready to make gravy. You're going to spill it there.
No, no.
No? Okay. All right.
I know my limitations.
You just put that on the side.
Put it on the side of what?
Put it on the side like over here. On
Okay.
that side. All right. Now I need you to take a couple of pieces of parsley and you want to chop them up. Okay. You want to chop that up nice and fine.
Let's see.
Right.
I remember you showed me that rocking motion before, like that.
Not kind of like
Wait a
two
minute.
hands.
Wait a minute.
It's like a sword act or something.
Okay, like this.
There you go.
All right.
But you know, it's a good idea. You put your hand on top of the blade.
Okay.
See, it just gives you more stability.
Oh yeah, and you can go quicker like
Yeah.
that.
Let me show you how to do this. Yeah,
Wait, this is fun.
No, you're too slow.
Okay,
you're too
there we
slow.
go.
Look at here. Here's the way you want to do it. Real quick. See, that way cooking is not boring. If you were cooking, I'd be bored.
Okay.
All right. Now you got this ready to go. Put it in here.
I've been told a lot of things about my cooking. Boring was never one of them.
Well,
fear, terror.
Okay. Next thing. What you got to do is get the vegetables out of there.
Okay.
All right. You'll just stick the vegetables over here. Well, you are too slow. Look at this.
I'm not going to put my hands in there.
It's hot.
I know.
See, the potatoes are cooked. The roast is
Whoops,
cooked.
I broke a carrot.
See, I've got all this stuff out. You got 1 carrot out.
Whoops,
And I've got,
that one's over there. Wait a minute.
you need all the help you can get in life. You don't have a garage at your house, do you?
Yeah.
I don't think the neighbors would allow you to have a garage for fear that you might put tools in it.
Are we going to bring this big thing out of here?
Yes, we're going to bring
on
it
that
out.
plate?
Yeah, now let me get this out.
Because we're going to run out of time here.
No,
okay.
we're not going to run out of time. Okay, now, you've got that out. You're ready to cut the veal.
Look
Get
at
all of
these
that
onions.
stuff out of there.
Look at this stuff. This is great.
You need to get that out. I need to make gravy.
Okay, I'm hurrying.
Okay, need to get
We're
that
down
out.
to 1 minute to go here.
1 minute.
Oh, this is hot.
All right, gravy. If we're down to 1 minute,
Okay.
here, put it back on the thing.
Put the gravy in.
See,
okay.
you go too slow. That's how you make your gravy.
You make your gravy
Put the
this way.
mushrooms in here. right?
We've been so
And you're all set. Now
carefully
watch,
doing
watch,
this.
watch, watch, watch.
Okay.
See, this is what the veal looks like when it's done.
Oh, wow.
Now, isn't that delicious?
That's
Look at
beautiful.
that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Now, that was cooked in 30 minutes on top of the stove. Oops, it's coming out.
I told you we put too much in there.
Oh, I think we did put too much in there.
That's
right?
an overstuffed veal.
It's an overstuffed veal.
Send a
But you
stamped
can-
self-addressed envelope to overstuffed veal.
and you're all set. But look at it. Isn't that beautiful?
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Put it on the plate. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time. And better health in the meantime.